Harrison Ford hasn't made an Indiana Jones movie for over a decade, and now he's returning to the classic role that spanned 40 years. But something a lot of people don't know is, he didn't actually want to keep playing Indy. In fact, he begged George Lucas to kill the character in the early days. But why would you do that if you could just milk Indy to death and make a ton of money and live an easier but very sweet life? Well, it's because Harrison's mission was to become known as a great actor, and in order to achieve this, he had to play other characters because he knew that if he only ever became famous for one role, that wouldn't happen. And with that attitude, he went on to accomplish his mission. Which brings me on to why I'm making this video, one I never really thought I would, and why I have to walk away from making videos on this YouTube channel for, I'm not sure how long, but I think what I'm about to tell you is going to make you reflect on your own situation, and it could also be a light bulb moment for you. So I started my first business 18 years ago when I was 2. Joking aside, sadly it was 18 years ago, but no, I'm not 20. And every January since then, I've set goals to achieve over the year. And when you do that, what I've found is you end up hitting them because you have a clear target to aim for. But this year, I went past the goals I'd set for myself. And you'd think I'd be over the moon, right? But I didn't really feel anything. I was kind of like, cool, hit my goals, let's book a holiday. Anyway, on my return, I went back through my older goal-setting documents from a long time ago where I'd written down my why, my deeper mission for wanting to build a channel. And it said this: number 1, to help creative people build the lifestyle they deserve through building stronger personal brands and better marketing. To help creatives build confidence in themselves. To be one of the main reasons lawyers and bankers look at creative people's businesses and lifestyles with envy. To inspire creative people to take more risk and to develop their creativity. And to help creatives realize their true value and worth. And I thought, yes, that makes me feel good reading that. And then I looked at my channel and it clicked. Out of my 5 mission points, the things I feel really passionate about, I was only really catering to one of them. And then it occurred to me that the reason hitting my goals didn't really make me feel that much was because they just weren't tied to my mission anymore. I was just playing Indy over and over again. So with this in mind, I started trying to plan a new strategy that would get me back on track. And annoyingly, I realised that my mission could now actually be pretty detrimental to this channel's future. Now, I'm not going to go into why, as it's complex and it's boring, but what this all means is, in order to accomplish my own personal mission, I might need to make videos not that many people are interested in watching. Sure, I could dress them up with clickbaity titles and get clicks, but that's dumb if you know the content's only going to work for, say, 30% of the viewers, right? So how do you fix this so you can satisfy your why and your existing viewers? Well, going back to Indiana Jones, there's this scene where Indy's looking for an X on the map. So they go out to try and find it, and they end up in this old building. And then suddenly it clicks with Indy. He walks up a staircase, looks down, and there is the giant X. They'd been standing on it all along. When you're too close to something, it's really hard to see the sometimes obvious answers. So in order to fix this problem, you need to stop, take a step back, give yourself time to re-examine and work out a plan that brings you back on target so that you can spot the potentially very obvious answers, the giant X on the map. Now, if I keep making videos, which sometimes I'm working on for months at a time, this will never happen. Because you need the right headspace to do this, and I'll just be stuck playing Indy forever. But does this mean I'm going to stop making the kind of content I do on Film Booth? Well, no. And actually, I'm not even going to go off and take a holiday. I'm going to keep my diary open, I'm going to keep working with YouTubers, and I'm going to spend a lot of time thinking and strategizing. And then I'm going to return with some of the best videos I've ever made for some of you. For others, it's not going to hit the same, and it probably won't feel as relevant. I'm also going to hopefully have the strength to realize that my views do not define me, so I can stay 100% mission focused, and actually with the direction I think this is going to go in right now, it's quite likely you're going to see more of me, if you want to. I'm also going to keep sending videos to the Booth Club, which is the cheesy name I gave my mailing list. Because recently I asked members of it to send me their questions and I'd answer them in a short video. And it went down really well, and I can go much deeper there without fear of hitting retention. There's a link below if you want to join. I email it every couple of weeks, and the next time I do one, you'll end up with a form, and you can ask any question you like. I'm also going to do a couple of longer videos or streams reviewing your channels, because I've not done them for a while, and the guys in the Booth Club can apply to have their channels appear on that as well. And then, when I've established my full plan, I'm going to return as Film Booth 2.0, but I just don't want to rush it. Before I end this, I want to ask you something. What is your mission? And is your channel on the right path to helping you hit it? Because I think if you're feeling a little unsatisfied right now, digging deeper into this might be why. And for the first time, maybe ever, don't watch this video next, because there isn't one. Maybe hit the subscribe button if you want to catch me on my return.